In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cardinals offense will get the first swing of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Reels it in down the left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Cardinals are on the move. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Coming after it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll send out the kicker here. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Makes the grab. It's Mumpfield. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
When you can run like that, a quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him, run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a...
Oh, look out. There he goes. The 40. The 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush.
Touchdown, Panthers. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he's going to run it back. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dropping back. It's Shuck. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisville!
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by just 4 to UMass. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Running through contact. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. to the air on first down. He's got it down the middle. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Going up top on 1st down. Snags it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. They'll throw it on 1st down. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open.
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They go to the draw. Nice move to pick up yardage. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Hit right back to the line.
Man, this guy's a playmaker, and he does not need a lot of space. Really nice job that time letting the pass rush get upfield. So when he got the football, there was just green grass out ahead of him, and he made the defense pay.
And when I got a guy like that, man, I just got to find ways to get him past the D-line, right? And then the draw play is a good way to do it. Let them run themselves up the field. Then you can see he's got some serious speed. A lot of speed in space is always a good recipe for offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. A third and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
After run, now throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinals! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get it.
Right down the gut of the field. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Panthers!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up 14 over the Pandas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Makes a man miss. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. It'll be a draw. Turns it on in midfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Brown has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Bell. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Pitt pushing the pace.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Getting some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Makes his connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And this defense is all over the quick game right now. They're up in possession, and they are tackling and they're pursuing the football. Nice play on that one.
Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Powers through. Touchdown, Pitt! What a grab and go for the score.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They march 78 yards down the field. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Looking for a man. It's Shuck. Going over the top. It's complete. A huge pickup. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He makes a grab. Touchdown Cardinal. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there and finish this thing off.
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Pittsburgh offense is back on the field, and they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Gets rid of it. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then